Matter of time. Now it is, Gary.
I think this could be it.
They call it a cold deck, but John McCririck has found some icy cards here in the head up. And now, with the top pair,
I'll go all in.
all in, there's no way Giddens is folding. McCririck on the verge of losing this. And Ed Giddens, who was down to a chip and a chair earlier,
It's not.
unless a deuce or king hits the Turner River, is going to the main event.
Get him.
Slightly better than a 4-1 favourite. Just gone a lot better now.
Agonizing stuff for McCririck. Only one card to come. He needs a king or a 2. Here's the river. He's amazingly calm. It's all come down to this. It's a king! It's a king! That was a card for the ages for John McCririck. Ed Giddens can't believe it. Gary, how does something like that feel?
That's
Unbelievable.
that's one of the dangers of slow playing the aces. You might have got some action off John anyway if you raise before the flop. It's just a real harsh feeling when you know you've trapped them, you've got their money in great position, and then bang, you get that nightmare feeling as they catch the river card. But it happens to every poker player, so it's one of those things that you just have to learn to live with when you play.
Looking at that hand again, 2 aces looked like the stone cold garbanzo nuts. But when the river came, McCririck pulled 3 kings out of thin air to take down aces up and keep him in this one. Giddens 1 card away from going to the main championship, Gary Jones. And how do you regain your composure after that's happened?
With a great deal of difficulty.
Yeah, I think it's even Steven enough, isn't it?
Chip leader is McCririck. Cards coming out now. And Giddens might do well not to even look at him.
And they both put their chips in.
I think they put him in blind, both of them,
Yes.
did they?
Yes.
McCririck says, I'm betting no matter what you got. Let's see two hands and 5 cards. And with an ace high, McCririck is in a very strong position here, Gary, to win this tournament.
Absolutely. He's got quite a nice lead here. We actually have extremely likely to have our champion at the end of this hand.
5 cards to come, 3 right now. Giddens looking for a queen or 4 to stay alive, and he's hit one of them. That lady will treat him very nicely if an ace doesn't pop on the Turner River.
Exactly. He's now close to an 8-1 favourite in the pot. He's got to be liking the situation.
Here's the turn. No change. Only an ace will knock Ed out of this tournament, or he's made another double through. Here it comes. And Giddens has doubled through. 57,000 has become 114,000. And they've had him down several times tonight, Gary, but they have not been able to knock him out. McCririck must be thinking, what do I have to do to win this?
Absolutely. It's that's like the 3rd or 4th time that Ed's actually had all his chips in the middle and he still managed to pull them back. So he's a difficult man to finish off. And we've still got a bit of play left in this tournament.
Good short stack survivalist there. Behind in the first, but when the lady hit the board, well, 2 queens and 2 jacks, that'll win the money. McCririck couldn't bear up. Move the button, post the blinds, 15 and 30,000 they are. And that has put
I'll go all in.
7.5%. Now all the chips are in the pot. All in, said Ed Giddens. Quick call
Who
from
is it?
John
Who's
McCririck.
favourite here?
And we're going to see another all-in situation.
I can't remember.
About 55%.
Is it?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Very close between these 2 hands, Gary. But the ace is leading, or?
Yeah, the ace is actually still a favourite. He's batting 11-7 favourite to win this pot. And if he wins this, it's going to be very close.
If nothing comes, you win for a start.
228,000 in this pot, but Giddens all in. McCririck looking for a queen or jack. He's hit one of them. This could be all over. John McCririck in a very commanding position right now to take this tournament
Ace only.
by the head.
No, because you've got the flush.
And Giddens needs to hit an ace. He's very calm for being on his face. Turn card to come.
I'm going to here to interpret and tell us what's going on. I'm glad somebody is here.
3 bullets are Giddens. That did a little bit, Gary.
Yeah.
5 would now give Giddens a straight.
Absolutely, he's gone from 3 cards to hit up to 7, so he's still not out of it, but if he doesn't hit a 5 or an ace on the river, we're going to have a winner.
Pool of blood here for Giddens, but he has hope. River coming. It's over.
Well done.
John McCreerick has just mopped the floor with 5 celebrities.
The king on the river.
He was full of
Unbelievable.
bling,
King on
but
the river,
knew
Lon.
how
You
to
will
win.
remember. The king on the river.
And Gary Jones on the day. Best player won.
So unfair.
Absolutely fearless, was totally prepared to keep sticking his chips in on a bluff, relentless, and I think that's what's eventually won through, the fact that he just basically kept on putting the pressure on.
John McCreerick through to the main event. The last hand one more time. Giddens had to stick his chips in. He found an ace. But McCreerick hit the pair, and a pair of jacks will send that knave to the main event. Giddens out in second.
I knew Ed Giddens is a really good player. You know, he was out in Aruba a week or two ago, and the world professionals sort of bow down when he comes in the room. So I knew I was really up against it, and he cut it down from about 70,000 right up to about 500,000. I knew I was in terrible trouble, playing a much better player. But when I knew all the players today were better than I am, so it shows that even in poker there is a bit of luck. There is a God up there who looks down on loud, fat mouth, show-offs and all that sort of thing. He does look at them. Thank you, Lord.
John proved earlier on in the game that he does, call, with gut shot calls. So, I can analyse, and I probably wasn't aggressive enough when I was in small blind when I was heads up.
But you can fluke it once, you cannot fluke it again.
So John McCreerick, everyone's favourite racing pundit, through to Heat 1 of the PartyPoker.com European Open.